what happens when you take one of the world's greatest city building simulations ever, and then you take a strange sequel that was nevertheless innovative, if nothing else, and then you try to put it onto your mobile phone? Well, look no further, because look what we have here. It's SimCity, Buildit for the motherfucking iPhone and Android. And it's terrible. I have no words. And I wasn't actually going to make a bad review on this until the most recent update that totaled this entire game and what it stands for, which is actually pretty sad. But as you can see, yes. Oh my god, eye-popping graphics. Just don't zoom in too close or you'll notice that the graphics really aren't all that spectacular. And because this is as far as you can zoom in. And, you know, little bubbles everywhere, and, oh, let's not forget, this most recent update, it took everything down a notch. My city is now short on water because they lowered the amount of water that a water tower puts out. Now, that's understandable. So I thought, oh, I'll just put a water pumping station down for 15,000 simoleons. Nope. They raised the price to 45,000 because they felt like it. And I noticed that these price increases have been affecting other things too. For example, I noticed the fusion power plant was once 30,000 simoleons, now it's 90,000. Everything just seems to have had its price gone up, except for the coal power plant, which surprisingly is now the same, but the wind power plant is more expensive now, which is stupid. I'll also notice that I have missing fire and stuff. Well, it's funny because I already have several fire stations in this city. You can see I have one here, I have one here, and I have a small one over here. That should be enough, honestly, to cover that little area. But nope, it doesn't quite cover it because see that? The coverage area for a fire station is just dreadfully tiny, and which means I actually have to place another one, probably in there, in order to cover this area. Which means I'll have to take one of these buildings, move it to the outside, like so. And then I'll have to put the bloody fire station inside, and nope, still doesn't quite reach everything because there's still that little sector over there. So that means I might actually have to move this over. As you can see, it's just a big fucking game of mix and fucking match. Oh, and I'll get to the expansions later. And nope, still doesn't quite fit, which means I'll have to plop down. How much is that? That's, oh my god, that's a crap ton of money. Right. So I'm going to do the smart thing. This is a game all about reorganizing for maximum efficiency, because that's, nope, can't do that, because then I won't have fire safety over to the left. God fucking damn it. Well, this is what you do in this game. You pray for good luck. You just pray for good luck, and I don't have a choice. I'm going to have to put down a fire station here. I'll have to, you know what? No, I'm not going to. I'm not going to put one over there. I'm going to move this over here. Thank you very much. And on top of that, because of the fact that they made the water towers worse, and I have to place another one. And on top of that, I only barely am meeting my water demand now, which means I have to place another one the instant I build a new structure of any sort. This is just, oh my god. This is what happens when you take a beautiful game and you stick it onto the goddamn mobile device. You get a nice little tap to get money. Oh look, a whole 340. So let's go ahead and put some money into the cargo ship. And, oh, what's the one thing that we're missing here? Looks like we're going to need a couple of shovels, so let's go ahead and get those. Oh, don't have the resources for that, so let's go to the factory. To build those, that's going to take me a minute. And that's just the first resource you get. Let's see, the next one is the log at 3 minutes. Next is the plastic at 9 minutes. Next is the seeds at 20 minutes. Next is the minerals. Oh, fuck. Next, the minerals at 30 minutes. Next is the chemicals at 2 hours. Coming up next, at level 15, whenever I get there, is the textiles. I don't even want to know, and there's still several more I have to unlock. So let's go over here. You got the nails. They're 5 minutes. You got planks, 30 minutes. You've got the bricks, which are surprisingly actually less time. I don't care. So, once I get the resources for that, we got the chair here for 20 minutes. I've got other stuff I haven't unlocked yet. And here's what I really, really hate about this game. It's not just the fact that like the service areas are tiny or that you don't get a lot of money. It's that as you level up, you unlock the services. I have not yet unlocked waste management. I have not yet unlocked things like health. So what happens is when you unlock a service, your entire shitty, yeah, you know, that's exactly what this thing is. It's shitty. Your entire shitty, I'm just going to call it that, shuts down. if you are missing a service and you are boned, you will not earn any more money whatsoever. And you will be forced to spend money on in-app purchases if you're not prepared with a bunch of simoleons ready to start plopping buildings down. Because what happens is, let's just say, the first services you unlock are power and water, which are basic. I mean, that's expected. I can see that happening. And then from there, next thing you unlock is, no, I don't care, phone. Oh, great. So because my battery's a little bit low, the bloody thing is resuming. It doesn't multitask, by the way. You can't exit and then come back in. So let's just say the first thing that unlocked was fire. Well, as soon as fire was unlocked, the whole city began to get abandoned buildings because it wasn't covered by the fire stations. I had to immediately start placing fire stations to recover a few buildings to start making money so I could place another, and it took days. The next one to unlock was sewage, which was the same story. After that came police, which again, same story. And as you can see, I'm actually still not completely covered. And I'm also completely out of money, and I'm not going to get any more money back for the longest fucking time. Like, you get these sales every now and then, but what the hell? 97. By the way, this was before the update. This sale was before the update. The ones after are much cheaper. For example, you used to be able to sell something like that camera up there. You could sell that for 2,025 simoleons. Nowadays, it's worth, well, let's just say, these were worth over almost 4,000 simoleons. Now they're worth 600. These were worth about 3,000. Now they're worth 487 apiece. This is a massive fucking joke. This is just a massive joke. I don't have any other words for it. I have to get my charger. Now that my phone is charging. Now there's more on top of that. Now, there's other things that happen too. It's not just the services. Roads. You have to unlock upgrades to roads, which, by the way, the interface is picky as hell. And, when a road gets jammed with traffic, you have to upgrade immediately, or again, the buildings get abandoned, and you will lose money. I get it, I know, I got items. Yeah, that's how you get these items, by the way. You have to actually sit here doing nothing and wait for thought bubbles to appear. And when the thought bubbles appear, you tap on them and you pray that you get the resource you want. It's randomized. You never know what the hell you're going to get. And you're going to hope it's going to be something for an expansion, because these expansion areas are tiny. Oh, and let's not forget, 24 simoleons for a single part. So that's 25 items at 24 simoleons apiece. That's roughly $10. It's roughly $10 in simoleons. Oh, speaking of simoleons, let's go to the parks section, as I was going to earlier. Parks act the same way they did in SimCity 2013. You place them, and the area around has higher land value. Problem is, their area of effect is decidedly small, and you can't upgrade them in any way, shape, or form. Instead, you just have to place better parks. And better parks are, unfortunately, more expensive. This one is 20,000 simoleons. I haven't unlocked the rest, because they require a higher population to unlock, ironically. But don't worry, because eventually you're not going to be able to plop anymore, because they start costing simoleons. And effectively, let's not forget this large one, this massive skate park. You know, it's kind of cool. It's the best park in the game, with a population boost of 40% to all structures around it. And the price is 800 simoleons. How much is that? That is $15. That is $15 per park. And you're probably saying, oh, look, no, you can just get simoleons in-game from achievements, right? Look at the reward amounts. This is not going to earn you 800 simoleons, and if it does, you'll be able to place one park. Not more than one, just that one. That's it. Oh yeah, let's go build our shovel now. Oh shit, 30 minutes apiece, and no way to make any more. You know why? Because this store, the hardware store, it's SimCity, right? Oh, just zone more commercial areas for the node. Well, you don't zone commercial areas anymore. You plop things. And I've already plopped the limit, which is 1. And it's 1 for everything, actually. The only exceptions are industrial factories and residential zones. Residential zones are unlimited, which is actually really stupid, because in the beginning you're like, oh, it's unlimited, I can expand as far as I want and no one's going to stop me. You're gonna regret that very quickly, because when you start to unlock surfaces, it's going to require you to immediately start building to cover the area. And if you expand really quickly, you can't cover that area, and you're going to lose money. Your happiness rating will decrease. And as your happiness decreases, guess what? You earn less money, because happiness directly affects the tax rate. Even right now, I can't seem to hit 90% happiness for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why. Probably has something to do with a lack of parks. It probably does. Yes, it does, actually. Indeed. It is a lack of parks. So let's go ahead and spend that. Nope, wait. Holy hell. Hell in a handbasket, will ya? What the hell? That's it? That's... yeah, I forgot. They nerfed everything, so that means the parks don't give you anywhere near as much of a boost as they used to, which means I have to place probably one of the bigger ones. Let's pick one that's half decent. Oh, look! 280 simoleons. That's a little over $5. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Picking, 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 picking. Yep. Do believe this is going to be our best shot. Ah, hell. Thank you for police station for being oh, hell. Hell in a handbasket, are you kidding me? This is a fucking joke. I can't do anything. It's like money, 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 money. Everything in this game just screams fucking money. Oh god, I haven't checked on my sewage. Thank god that wasn't nerfed. Oh yes, it was! It's the sewage outflow pipe that I had that was actually made more effective to cover them. I'm very surprised the power was not nerfed in the process. Wind was, but wind power, honestly. I only have one windmill, and it's not doing very much anyway. Oh my god. Oh, and by the way, an hour of waiting is going to get me 200 and... What the... 42 simoleons! Oh my god. That's $1 right there. So, then they're like, oh, but you don't have to pay for all this stuff. You can just buy everything off the global trade market. Well, I guess that is one thing, because the massively decreased prices for everything now makes it highly ineffective to actually bother selling your objects. It's now useless to bother selling the things that are used to expand the city area or whatever, because they're not worth anything anymore. We're just going to sell standard resources, and no one's going to buy standard resources because no one cares about standard resources. You can make those for free. Wow, we've really been doing this for 9 minutes already? Then you get the specializations. Just gotta save 40,000 simoleons for Department of Education, say, for example. Or for Department of Transportation. And for some reason, entertainment, gambling, and landmarks were all pushed to level 20, which is absolutely stupid. I have... Oh, by the way, disasters. They're like, you can put disasters into the game. Yeah, once you reach a population of 90,000 people. I'm at 20,000. I've been playing this game now for approximately 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And as a SimCity fan, I've been doing it pretty much religiously, honestly. Because, you know what, it's just something I can do on the go, but I've really decided against doing that because there are other SimCity games on the phone that EA has coincidentally removed from the App Store in favor of this. And the other ones were almost carbon copies of SimCity 3000. This is a carbon copy of nothing. This is waiting simulator at best. All you do in this game is you wait. Oh, and by the way, I forgot to mention one more thing. Construction. Want to build something? Gotta put in the resources for it. Want the resources? Gotta wait. And waiting takes forever. You need resources to make resources to make resources, and you might upgrade one building and you'll get a minor bonus of about 875 simoleons for that one building. Oh, but never fear, because residential zones are fucking unlimited. until you've put down 3 that aren't already constructed. And there you go. So if you have 3 unconstructed residential zones, you can't place anymore. You have to have them built first, which is sensible. If it didn't matter of the fact that as you unlock resources, you suddenly need them for even the most basic construction. Now, in the early game, it's very rapid, because you only have a single resource, which it takes you 1 minute to make. You're earning money like there's no tomorrow, and you're spending it like there's no tomorrow. They want you to do that, because then you're going to be boned for the rest of the game, like this. This is the worst cash grab I have ever seen. And up until now, I didn't want to make a review, but after this latest update that took everything down to the point where I'm going to be sitting here for hell knows how long trying to get money, I don't know what to say anymore. The series is finished. SimCity 2013 wasn't great. It was innovative, but it wasn't great because it forced players to follow its gameplay style, and you weren't allowed to sort of build things your own way like the SimCity series is known for. Nope, gotta do it our way or the highway. That's what the slogan should have been. Not your city, your way. It's our way or the highway. Which actually would have been appropriate given that it's a SimCity game and it didn't even have highways. So, and now there's this. And this is supposedly a SimCity game. No. The worst game in the entire series was SimCity Societies, I imagine, when it comes to full PC releases. And the worst that wasn't a full PC release was SimCity Social. This is worse than SimCity Social. I have seen proper SimCity ports since my old flip phone that I had about like 8 years ago. My old flip phone had a full port of SimCity 2 Classic and SimCity 2000 on it. What is this? Is this the mobile standard that everyone's talking about now? This is the mobile standard. This is what we think. Oh my god, this is what people expect from mobile games. We expect timers. We expect bullshit waiting. And I can't even show you the majority of the game because of the fact that I am sitting here waiting for the resources to do so. Oh, look, they changed it. Used to be a woman, because, you know, women attract people to games in this thing. Every day, you can visit this guy. What was once a girl. Oh well, sex change is a thing. Apparently they do it a lot in this game. I don't know. I noticed the similar things with my actual advisors. So transgender Daniel City occasionally has resources up for sale, and as you can see, the prices are holy crap low. So I'll take it all, thank you very much. Even though it's all useless. And I'm hoping that this will allow me to construct something, and no, it won't. Oh, was I stupid? Did I really think I'd be able to build something just from a couple of resources? Ah, no. I really want to build something so I can just show you guys at least just the uninspiring building that you get. Oh well. I guess I don't have the resources for this. I'll just get a new plan so that way I can... Oh, text message. Go away. Stop it. Okay, where was I? I told him to shut up. Anyways. Request new plans. So let's just say, you don't have the resources? Okay. Boop.
Simto.
Yep.
Zach.
Yep. Timer. Yay, 49 simoleons. This is just... I'm losing energy because I just don't want to be playing this game anymore. I just want to shut it off. As you can see, I'm hoping for stuff when I keep on clicking on that because I think it's a thought bubble.
Watch this game.
Oh, go fuck yourself. The game suckers you in early on, then screws you over. About level 5, 6-ish. Have fun with a game that currently holds a 2.5-star rating on the App Store as of the last time I checked. Currently available to Canadian only, so I had to make a Canadian account with the help of a friend who lives in Canada. As well as New Zealand. You can't get in the United States. I imagine they will sooner or later, but for right now you can't. And when you can, it's going to come out to a massive fanfare of failure. I'm surprised the game has not asked me to give it a rating on the App Store yet, because I'm sure that when it does, it's going to do what Dungeon Keeper did, and make sure that you can't give it a 1 to 4 star rating, only a 5-star rating. Otherwise, it's just like, but tell us why you would give it a 1 to 4 star rating. No, don't do it. Okay, never mind, you're still going to do it. We're going to stop you from doing it. I dare you to give it a 1 to 4 star rating. I dare you. And no one does, because they think that they do, and it never happens. It doesn't go through. But let's not end it on this bad note. Now, some of us are fortunate. Some of us still have this on our iPhones. Ah, lovely. What is this? This is a game that was taken off the App Store in favor of this new guy. And what is this? Well, allow me to show you. This old thing. It's a port of SimCity 3000. Oh look, I'm low on money. Quick, speed up time. Look at that. I'm not going to be sitting here waiting for 24 hours to get $5,000. I'll just wait for a sec, and boom, my cash goes up. I'll wait for another second, and boom, my cash goes up. This is an actual game. What a concept. I can actually go out here, and if I want to, I'm not going to be stopped by fucking resources. If I want to go out here, and what's the current demand for industrial and residential? Okay, if I want to go out here and I want to go, it's just a building. Oh, I accidentally clicked on a new sticker thing. Whatever. Industrial. Let's go for high density industrial, because I can. Look, it's that simple. Now we just wait for like a few seconds. Well, maybe not. Ah, the pipes. Oh, no, it's watered. Regardless, it is still SimCity, even if I'm having bad luck. Oh, there we go. And stuff builds. There's no pop-up for you to go and deal with your stupid resources. There's no shit like that. This is a proper SimCity game, and this was removed from the App Store in favor of SimCity Buildit. SimCity Waiters and Timers is actually on the App Store when this was removed. I built this. It didn't take me several days, it took me a couple of hours. And I had fun doing it because this is an actual, you know, SimCity game, in a way. Now, admittedly, it appears the animations are not currently functioning, and that's strange. Oh, there we go. Some of them are. The game is old, and it doesn't work properly with iOS 7, as you can tell, because a lot of the animations are just straight up missing. I don't remember if they actually used to have them at all, honestly, but I'm fairly certain they did. They don't now. It's hard to find anything of value, unfortunately. And what's ironic is that this SimCity game was a cash grab in itself. Why? Because it had a predecessor. Now this is old. And this is going to be running in a dastardly low resolution because this was for the old-ass iPhone. Yes. That's right. This was the initial SimCity for iPhone. It has not been updated for the Retina display. It hasn't updated for anything. I haven't seen it since iOS 3. And I still love it. Because this not only is a copy of SimCity 3000, this has the graphics of it and the music of it. This is fun. Building a city is fun. As you can see, I have an absolute ton of money. And I can do with that money whatever I please. Now, the only downside is that this game was admittedly very outdated upon its release, and as you can see, stuff is building right away. Which is that moving the screen causes everything to fade out. Obviously, the graphics nowadays are very, very outdated. But this is what we used to have, and they took these down in favor of a free-to-play game. I'd like to ask EA a question, which is, what the hell were they thinking? Why take it down? Why would they take this down? Not leave it as an option? Okay, it's not selling well. Let's make a free-to-play game that's going to generate a lot of money because there's a SimCity tag on it. What about that other game, the one that isn't selling well? Well, no one's buying it, so take it down. I've never understood this. And this is not the only situation where this has happened. I've had situations with other games. Enemy Territory Quake Wars, for example, has been removed from download sites. It is only purchasable with a CD, and because of its CD codes, you have to get it new or it won't work at all. Other games have done similar things, I remember. I can't really put my head on it right now, unfortunately, because I unfortunately don't script these ahead of time. I just sort of figure it out as I go. But yeah. Don't buy SimCity Buildit for the iPhone. Sorry, did I say buy? Don't play it. Don't play it. Don't download it. Don't support this bullshit. This is taking a series and taking a massive crap all over it. I didn't want to make a let's hit a paywall for this game because this game, when I did Dungeon Keeper and did that, unfortunately it's an EA game and it spends the first couple hours suckering you in on purpose. Dungeon Keeper Mobile is terrible also. Don't download it, don't play it, it's terrible. It's gotten worse too. It's gotten an update that just makes it worse. It's ridiculous. They love milking their series. And also, while I've been talking, have you been monitoring my funds? Just for a little thing right here to show you how quickly you make money in an actual SimCity game versus SimCity Buildit. Have you been watching my funds throughout this while I've been talking? They've been going up. They've gone up about 40,000 simoleons. I love this game. I love the SimCity franchise. I hate SimCity Buildit. Don't buy it. Currently available to nobody. Do not purchase it. Do not download it. Don't play it from a friend's phone. You can't even reset your city to have fun. You can't customize. You can't do jack shit. Don't download it. If you want to go buy a proper SimCity game because you can't get on your phone anymore, which sucks, you're just going to have to go to your computer and play an actual SimCity game. It's that simple. Hell, you can buy a copy of SimCity 1 off of Amazon for $1. I've found copies for as low as a penny. New. It's unbelievable. Go put a penny down on SimCity Classic. Don't buy SimCity Buildit. I'll see you all in the next review.